Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex here with English Sports Center. And just a reminder, Whitebirds Open's coming up August 2nd. Make sure to go to our website at anglersinnapolis.com to sign up. It's coming quick. Let's get ready with a fishing report. So, rock fishing. It's obviously been hot the past few weeks here, and it's getting to a point where it's a little too hot. So mornings are key. Get out there early morning, moving tide. Hot spots right now are still pretty far up north. Poose Island, anywhere around Hodges Bar. If you're chunking, live lining, especially up at Poole Island, live eels are the key. Patapsco River, live lining or throwing eels to structure is key, as well as topwater if you get out there early enough. Jig and bite has been okay, anywhere around the channel edges, Luff Point to the mouth of the Patapsco. The bridge has been kind of hit or miss. You can still get a few fish live lining, especially live lining spot. Moving down to Poplar Island, it's been also hit or miss, but if you're getting out there early enough, once again, topwater bite's been good, or a cloudy day when it's pretty decent, topwater conditions. Now the bluefish, we've been hearing a few bluefish, nothing consistent up this far, but there has been some guys catching a few right at the hill, right at the mouth of Eastern Bay, up front of Poplar Island at Buoy 83, and as you work your way south, you're going to continue to see more bluefish. Fishing in shallow, remember, it's not just topwater. Using a paddle tail is going to be key, especially if you're going to use it in that shallow area where there's a lot of structure. You can use a weedless hook or a weedless jig head. We have some of these guys here that actually work pretty well with the 4-inch diesel minnow, and they make a great option. Now, something that you don't hear much people talk about, also for shallow water structure, this is not necessarily a known rockfish bait, but it's just a chatterbait. Chatterbaits are great, especially in that shallow water. They still work for rockfish, so give them a try. And of course, a good old, topwater walking bait, the lonely angler and bone. If I had to choose one topwater, that will be the one. Now, let's move on to a little bit farther south. The bite down at the target ship has also been a little bit spotty with the temperatures, storms and everything, but there is bluefish down there. Some guys have been catching a few cobia chunking, but it's also been spotty. Bottom fishing is great throughout the region, so whether you're in the upper bay, middle, or south part of the bay, spot, croaker, and especially the croaker. We've been getting a lot of reports of guys actually catching keeper-sized croaker and some decent-sized croaker throughout the area. So fish bites, bloodworms, peelers, those are going to be your main baits to go target those croaker. Plus, they also taste great, so, give them a shot. Moving out to the ocean. Of course, it's offshore season out there, and most of the guys out there are trolling some spreader bars for those tuna. A lot of the guys have been kind of saying the same thing. A lot of the warmer water pushing those tuna farther north. So Washington Canyon and up is where you want to be. Most of those fish have pushed pretty far up, so a lot of guys are looking for those billfish and mahi right now as well. Of course, it's tournament weekend coming up, and we got a few tournaments coming up, so that's going to give us a better picture on what's really going on out there. Surf fishing, a lot of sharks in the area. That's fun to test out some gear as well as some bigger stingrays. So chunking out some, cut bluefish, cut menhaden, also known as bunker, are going to be great baits for you guys out there. And if you don't want to catch anything that big and you want to catch something more tasty, there's plenty of kingfish. So fish bites on a high and low rig are going to be great for this time of the year. Freshwater stuff, snakehead bite in some of these areas has also turned into an early morning bite. Once again, the good old trustworthy chatterbait is going to be a great thing to use when fishing around the grass edges. Topwater frogs, they're a must-have as well. And we're not necessarily saying that there's hot areas for snakehead right now, but if it was me, I would probably be fishing more in the upper bay, a little bit deeper water, more current than black water, where once it gets hot, it really shuts it off because it warms up too quick. Upper bay in the same area with a snakehead, you're going to find bass, so it's a great area to catch a lot of different species, and even some rockfish, for what I've been hearing with guys catching them along the grass edges. Crabbing wise has been pretty good. Nothing, anything crazy, but we've been hearing about the manatee and the Y again being the hot spots. That's it for your fishing report, guys. Thank you for watching and have a good one.